podcast where men in their 30s talk all things Marvel Rivals, from the news to the balance and all the inevitable drama that comes with being an online community. I am Conrad Gunther, and today I am joined by my co-host, Dahita Work,
What's up? What's up?
and friend of the channel and co-host today, friend of the podcast, Chance. Holy.
How about it?
All right. So we have been gone for a while. So like, how have you guys been in the last 3 months or so?
I've been doing pretty good. Still been playing. Just been waiting on you guys to come back.
Hell yeah. I mean, I've been not playing a whole lot of Rivals. I just picked it up a little bit more this month. I'm liking it so far. I think it's in a good space. But besides that, it was chilling, working, getting through the holidays, that kind of thing.
Hell yeah. I don't know what that's like. I've been doing well. I've been working on myself the last 3 months a lot. I think everybody sometimes needs a break for that. Why the break for Marvel Rivals in this podcast? I honestly just wasn't having fun with the game, and as the person who really comes up with like the topic matter and stuff for the episodes, it's just like things kind of fell apart after that. I just wasn't in the headspace to have fun with the game. And I definitely wasn't. So like I just had only bad things to talk about it, and I don't think I had anything constructive to say at the time, and I'd rather not put that out there. I'd rather have constructive, like engaged conversations. But so that's why we took a break. But I recently came back. I've been having fun, so I said, why the hell not? Let's try to do this podcast again. So I want to start with the subject of like, what do you guys think Marvel Rivals does really great right now?
I would say their character design, I think, like, is in the way they put their kits together. I'm really enjoying that. I really like the skins. That's like probably one of my favorite parts about it. Why it'll keep me going to the game, honestly, because they just make fire skins and fun interactive skins and stuff like that. So I'm digging that.
Oh yeah. Chance, what do you got?
Oh, you're muted, dog.
You're muted, dude.
The skins. I like them, and they're a good way for me to get my fiance to start playing the game again with me.
Hey.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what we all need, man. That's relationship goals. Honestly, I just need
for real.
I just need someone that will get mad with me every once in a while,
but in a constructive way. Mad with me, not at me.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, I agree with you guys, dude. I think skins are fire. I actually think the character fantasy and gameplay through character fantasy is fucking amazing. Like playing Rogue feels great. Feeling Gambit feels great. Playing Angela is something different. Playing Captain America, you're really in there. You really feel like you can do that all day, as the meme goes. Like, I just feel like the character kits and the way you can express them are really unique. It's really fun, and yeah, they're phenomenal at making fun kits.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I would also like to give them credit for their communication. Also, as NetEase, I think NetEase does a great job of. They do a great job of like slowly dripping information to the community to make people feel like they're consistently involved. They constantly run events on Discord. They constantly involved in giveaways. They're doing their tournament streams, and they're definitely listening to character feedback or player feedback, because they're making jokes like in the patch notes about Luna Snow. They're not unaware of any situations. They let us know they're engaged, even if it's through like jokes, and that's something I actually appreciate. So
yeah.
So I want to give it to them, and I also want to give them credit for their story. Have you guys like caught up with the story of Marvel Rivals and actually gotten involved in it a little bit?
I have not. No.
You guys are actually missing out. There's a couple good YouTubers. I can't remember their names right now, but I'll put a link in the description below. They do like breakdowns of the story, and he updates it like everything. He has a 4-hour speech on the story. The story is actually really good. It's super complex. A lot of cool stuff happens in the story that we might not even be aware of. Like Jean Grey dies in the story. Like in the game, she dies, goes kaboot as part of their final plan to take Null to the White Room, to defeat him there. there's there's the deep lore on why Daredevil is designed with his kit in mind, and about how he visited the 8th city and he came in contact with the Beast, and now he's kind of like holding this immortal beast in him, kind of like Iron Fist does, and that's why he's all Easternized and monkish in the game, and
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
yeah, like there's a lot of cool stuff, like King T'Challa, he turned into a vampire at one point. The thing gets wild. Yeah, the story is absolutely wild. Check it out, guys. I think it's worth it. So that's what those are the big 4 before we start talking about the more, I don't want to say negative from on here, but constructive from here. What you guys got? Anything else to say on what Rivals does great?
I mean, I feel like they pretty often release a new character. I mean, that's essential.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not a lot of video games are doing that. One every one every month, basically, or something like that.
2 months. 1 every 2 months.
1 every 2 months. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's 1 every 2 months, which is a wild speed, and it's great. I do think that's resulted in a couple problems, because I think it seems to me, in the way that they're just reacting in general, and I don't even know if I can come up with evidence to back this up. This might just be saying something, but it seems to me that point's gone. It was a good one.
Yeah.
It's out. Fuck. But I don't know. But they do really well. They do really well. But it seems to me that they have a long plan. There's my point. Going into the future, which might be why they're so slow to bring change around to the balance patch. That was my point.
Yeah.
It's like, because like you cannot just come up with a character design and a kit and stuff in 2 months. This has obviously been planned out for a long time. So I don't know how long it's gonna last either. So who knows? But
we got a lot of characters they can milk until people stop playing it. Dude, I'm sure they'll keep pushing it.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Deadpool, next character release. What are the thoughts?
The real thought is, what is he really going to be? With him
I'm excited.
Bouncing around in the hero selection of, on support, Vanguard, or DPS.
Well, what do you want to see him be?
I think DPS, honestly, that would make more sense, but we really don't need another DPS character right now. I feel like we just need to make better supports for a while.
Tell that to them,
Yeah, I mean,
just give them a kit for each role.
Yeah. That would be crazy.
What about you? So that's what you want to see, Chance, is like actually playable in all 3 roles?
Yeah.
I don't think I want that, because that'd be 3 characters to keep track of, right? Because then at that point, I don't know. I think he has to be.
That would be crazy.
I think he has to be a DPS, right? They can't do anything else with that man, right?
For sure.
Maybe a tank, but
maybe a tank, yeah. They can't make him a
even then. He could absorb a bunch of damage, maybe. I wonder how they're gonna add in the his regenerate or whatever what do you call it? What Wolverine has.
His healing factor.
I can't think of the word. Healing factor. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I want to see how they play that into it. He could be a support. I don't know. He could be too. I don't know how he can heal with bullets, but it's Deadpool.
Be cool to see.
I mean, Gambit throws kinetic cards at people, right? Like,
yeah, that's true.
So there,
yeah.
So, I accept it. All right. So let's. I guess the next thing I want to go on to, if we're done talking about Deadpool, which I think he has to be a duelist. There's just nothing else they do.
Yeah.
Y'all.
Realistically.
I don't think they're gonna add like a 4th special role, but they're wacky hoo-ha, so I don't know. They might. So.
Deadpool breaks the mold, man, all the time.
So this next really long section is going to be a macro view, so like an overarching view of how they've done like NetEase and Marvel Rivals in the last year. And the first thing I kind of want to talk about is the evolution of their monetization. Do you guys kind of understand what I'm talking
about? Please go deeper into detail.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. I fucking love detail. It's like I'll give you detail all day. But like, so when they first started out, there was just the battle pass, for $9, right? And that was like season 0 and then season 1, and then they slowly started dripping these like mini battle passes for like an extra $5 to get skins. And at first it was just like 1 a season, and now I see like 4 of them a season. It's like, it's like they hit you with so much. Like, think about logging in on the screen. They hit you with so much FOMO. Every time you log in, it's like exclamation mark.
Yeah. I do see that.
Yeah.
So I haven't bought the battle pass in so long, so I haven't even noticed the change in them doing that. I do remember when they started out with the $5 small battle pass to get the skins, but yeah, I haven't bought the battle pass in a while. That's funny.
I feel like those $5 battle passes have kind of gotten better over time.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, good content. I'm not saying anything about the content. I
Yeah,
personally
yeah.
think it's worth it, but like I do think there's a little bit of mindfuckery going on where it's like, oh, okay, just keep drop $5 here, drop $5 here, drop $5 here. And as someone
spin.
And as someone who refuses to spend money on Rivals now, I notice this more than ever. As soon as you log in, it's like, buy. Do you want to upgrade the battle pass? It's
Yeah,
like, no. And every time I log in, I have to say that. Yeah, like I think monetization is a little bit predatory. I'm gonna say it. It's a little bit.
Yeah.
Not that I think it's a bad thing. I think we need to come up with a structure of how it's gonna be instead of just dropping these surprise like $5 packs all the time. You know, like I want a more structured thing that I can always count on. Personally, what do you guys think?
Save up for that $5 battle pass.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I can budget for it. But,
I just don't want them to keep on this path of making you pay for, try to get you to buy things. I guess not making you, but I see a nice skin, man.
Yeah,
I might drop the $5.
They're good at what they do too, because like I am personally using my wallet to not support Marvel Rivals until they make game changes more in line with what I personally want as a consumer. But
as you should.
But as I should. But these skins are good. Like this Loki skin, this like woman Loki skin. It's like I don't want to not buy that and then not have that later if that goes away. I don't think it will go away, but if it does, it's like come on. Like, but like right now, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna.
That one changes your icon on the scoreboard too.
I noticed.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
They got a new voice actor to say all of his lines.
Yeah.
It's wild.
You gonna do it with the rest of the characters, or is this because Loki? Because what's behind it? Because I'll take a female Venom.
I need a Mr. Invisible.
A Mr. Invisible? Hell yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
I'm all about that. I'm all about it. But their skins are too good. That's my point. It's like they do a fucking job on the skins. They're amazing skins. They change voice lines. They change effects. They're fucking great. There's not else to say about that. I hate you, Netties.
They know what we like, man, and they just keep giving it to us.
So we brought up this a couple of minutes ago, actually, is like the idea that it's not even an idea because we have the stats, but like the character releases have been heavily DPS for a long time, and then sometimes it feels like the characters they put in are just mega useless at the time there are, and then there's other characters like Gambit, like that change the meta, but like I feel like there was just a bunch of like crappy DPS releases.
Yeah. I mean, Daredevil's been, I guess, still really good. I'm sure he's banned in the higher ranks.
Dude, we'll talk about that in a second. But were you gonna say something, Chance?
No. I was just agreeing.
I was thinking about Daredevil earlier today, and also I'm stealing this from someone else's live stream, but they were making a joke about it. I think it might have been Boger. It's like he doesn't understand why people are banning Daredevil, and like Daredevil's not that good, and also no one has had practice playing Daredevil for like 6 weeks. It's just not existed in the game. Like, I think it's time to let Daredevil back in your lobbies, man. Honestly, I personally came back for this half season, for the Rogue half season, and I have only seen Daredevil in like a handful of like the 100 games I've played. And I have not seen only a handful of times, and there's never a good Daredevil just running the lobby either. It's just this dude who's trying to get practice on the character, but no one lets him. So because quick play is not the same as comp. All right,
it is not. So,
do you have any other thoughts, I guess, about the character releases, like stuff you particularly enjoy about it or don't enjoy about it?
I would say more like supports like Gambit, like keep that going, and like Ultron
Ultron was kind of a flop as a support character.
Well, yeah, I mean they gave him that extra thing now. I see him all the time. But
What? I didn't even know he got updated.
Oh yeah.
yeah, gave him another drone.
He's got a second drone.
Oh.
Dude. Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool. I have
So.
to try that out.
Oh yeah, Ultron's good and stuff, but there's problems with his release, and I still think he's much better in triple support than he is in double support, but definitely a
Yeah.
lot more viable in double support.
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
So.
yeah. More anti-heal too. I want more of it.
Mhm.
Give me more.
I want anti-heal that feels meaningful.
Yeah, the one we get, it does not feel like it lasts long enough.
Like sometimes, don't get me wrong, sometimes through Gambit, Namor, Blade, and Venom, and all those characters have anti-heals. And Doctor Strange, technically.
Namor has the anti-heals?
Yeah, with his team up with Hela, he can
Yeah.
apply an anti-heal.
Oh,
That's why Hela
dang.
or Namor is always banned, because it also spawns invisible squids that just
Yeah, I
kill
knew
you
it
out
was
of
an
nowhere.
invisible squid.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, not invisible squids, but ghosts.
Yeah,
squids.
dead squid.
You
Yeah,
made me lose my point.
I'm sorry.
Going
Sorry.
off on that, but
I had questions.
what was I talking about? Someone remind me.
Anti-heal.
Yeah. The anti-heals just are not good. They are not good. Like, people can still probably get healed through anti-heal, especially in triple support, dude. And then even in double support, I feel like I anti-heal something and it just doesn't matter that thing was anti-healed ever, unless you're perfectly timing it, which is the goal. It's just so hard to get value out of the anti-heal. It's just because I feel like people can just heal through it with cooldowns. So or without cooldowns, they can just heal through it. All right. So I also have a problem with the character releases. I'm curious what you guys think about this, and it's something I actually think Overwatch does way better. Is how they hype character releases. Is every time a character weeks the week before they release a character, like that Tuesday or something, they release the trailer of the character, and then they announce, oh, all these people are gonna play with on it on Wednesday or Friday or Thursday. And then if you want to see the new character in action to answer all your questions about how it's going to impact the game, you have to go watch someone else play the game. Where in Overwatch, they just drop the character for a trial weekend before release. Way better.
Yeah. And I thought they did that at Rivals one time, but maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I'm thinking it was Overwatch. I felt like they did that with the character, but I might be tripping.
No, Rivals is they make you watch someone else do it, which is frustrating because me as a grown adult who's into video games, I have to go watch someone younger than me, most likely, play a character without going through how my thought process worked without it, where I'd be reading the screens, testing the buttons.
Yeah.
They hit something and talk to chat and go super slow, and then it's not even an hour later until they already start playing the character, and it's oh my gosh. It's and then you have to swap streamers because they all swap the characters. I'm over it.
I feel that.
Yep.
All right. So I think another thing I want to talk about of something that's changed throughout the year is I feel like they balance the game with a focus more on buffs rather than significant nerfs, and it's getting insane. Everything is so strong in the game. Can we all agree on that?
Yeah, I would say for sure. A lot of stuff is strong.
DPS, so many DPS are good for most player base. So much of this other stuff is good for most of the player base, but things die so quick. Or could be healed so quick. That's the problem. You're either having a bad match where everything seems to be dying too fast, or you're having this long match where everything just straight refuses to die. These buffs they've made recently are actually insane. Why would they give Invisible Woman, who was already good, the ability to retract her shield to herself? That shield heals a lot. It does a lot of her healing. It's the majority of her burst healing is her shield that she can just bring back to her side. She can also use that for cover and to provide a slow effect in a 1v1, right? She is not diveable.
Yeah, she is very OP right now. I thought the shield would be a good change initially, but now it's just if you don't pick Invisible Woman, you're throwing.
Yeah.
And Gambit is the same way. I mean, he released strong, But think about this in the Sword Power Rise. We're jumping forward. We're getting into sports because I hate them. We're doing it now. We're having it fucking out. We're getting it fucking out because this is ridiculous. Think about Gambit. Gambit, super fun character, super great to play, high skill character. But that motherfucker can get out of anything. He can live through fucking anything. All you have to do is dash over to your invisible woman or dash over to your one. That dash heals you. You still have a second dash or a self heal, which is another self heal. You have 4 cards, so literally if something's like Venom's trying to come and get you in his ultimate or all that stuff, you can literally cleanse all that bullshit away. You can cleanse stuns off the other support if you try to go for them. You can put antis on people who are legit out of like position, and it will actually have an effect on and they'll die, which causes the other team like to swing out usually because they're gonna try to heal him anyways. Like like Gambit and his ult does way too fucking much. His ult gives you bonus on your attack. It gives you bonus like a 30% increase on how fast you're charging your ultimate. It and what? It does damage per attack. It gives you speed. And it cleanses. Don't forget it fucking cleanses too, which like nullifies the ults of so many goddamn tanks. Like
Yeah, I love Gambit's ult. I think it's one of the best ults they've made in a long time.
It's awesome.
It does a lot.
It's awesome. The problem is how much it fucking solidifies like triple support or even double support without Gambit, because if you use your ult, you're guaranteeing your other support will get ult from the increase if she's behind you, or if she's in front of you, you're getting her halfway to her other ult. So you just pop Gambit ult and change the ult economy almost immediately. Just like it's actually insane. It actually cycles more support ults throughout the course of the game to go through. And I'm sorry, does anybody still think support here, or out there, fucking yell at me, you're wrong? Do any of you motherfuckers still think these support ults are fun? Like, honestly.
They're stale, but I mean, I'd say fun.
The AoEs, I would say, but I think Ultron ult is fun. I think Gambit ult is fun.
I have never felt more
I think Jeff ult is fun now too with the healer. That's great.
Yeah, no, it is. But I'm just saying, I've never felt more cock blocked by a group of people than the people that play Marvel Rival supports who fucking press Q every time I'm about to do something cool, or every time I almost get a kill, or every time I wait out a support ult just for the second support ult to go fucking ult. Just constantly stopping engagements and stopping fun with ults that cannot be countered. They cannot reasonably be countered. They can only be matched, which creates this insane dichotomy throughout the ranks of miserable feeling games when their supports know when to ult and your supports don't match their ults, which is a minimum. If they're using their support ult for aggression, you have to counter support ult so you don't all die on the aggression. But does that make sense? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like,
no, I think you sound crazy, man.
You're
crazy, man. Yelling into the void.
I am. I've been on this. Now, I want to clearly state, because people are going to go in the comments like, oh, he clearly hates Marvel Rivals and how it's designed. No, I just have a different relationship with Marvel Rivals now. I expect the games to be wildly awful when I play them, and I am just going to play what I want and have fun with the game, which is fun. Rogue, other tanks are fun, but you know what's not fun? Every time Gambit and Invisible Woman make it through the fucking match. That just fucking ruins a lot of the goddamn fun.
Yeah.
So, just saying. All right. So, I also have a problem with DPS a year later. We're talking a year later. And as far as DPS characters go, Hela, Namor, Bucky, and Phoenix have just kind of always stood there. Even if people aren't saying they're the best of the best, they are always at the fucking top. And it's a complete bias to fucking hit scan characters at this point.
Yeah, Phoenix has had such a great, I've seen Phoenix every game down there. She's very good.
Because she's awesome. Her ult has values, can cut through things. She punishes people in low ranks that just stand on top of each other all game. Yeah. Like,
Yep, I'm
yeah,
right there.
she has a stun. She has all the carry potential, right? She has an ult that resets her health. And like think of that as compared to Magic. Dude, Phoenix can make someone explode at like 60 meters, but Magic has fall off on her fucking sword. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is wild.
like it is very the game is very clearly biased to supports being able to play this passive fucking gameplay where they just sit behind a corner until they get ults and then use ults properly. And that is a skill with support that you do not have to be good at. The like mechanically at the game or game knowledge wise past win the match support ults that can make you climb to fucking great, like to like diamond GM easy. Like you don't have to be a good support. You don't have to use your other utility. You just have to fucking use your ult at the right time. That's it. That's your job. And now you're not diveable because you can fucking karate kid, fucking crane kick any DPS player that comes at you with your stun or your self heal. Or your escape ult or your escape ability or your other support just turning around and looking at you, or just picking Ultron and entirely removing every dive character out of the game. Like that's just support's the problem. It really is. And DPS are the problem.
It really is.
The DPS problems are with it because the good DPS are the DPS that have always been able to fucking deal with that bullshit, right? And by having massive pick and carry potential. That's why Mr. Fantastic will never really be that good, or why Magic will never really be that good, is because those characters matter more. Just by design. Because supports are immortal, and your Black Panther is useless. So...
Yeah, the Black Panther days are over, man. Those were some scary times where he just destroyed you.
Yeah, but like now, like I feel like he only is a problem in like gold and below. Honestly,
Mhm.
and I'm not even high ranked myself.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah,
I am not scared of any Black Panther I've ever come across in ranked.
yeah.
Like, oh wow, play Ultron, play with my other supports. He's gonna come dive. He dies. Like that's it.
Yeah.
Either he switches and you win the game, or you win the game. Like that's how strong these characters are. They force the hardest swaps and the hardest like direct counterplays, and like it forces a stale fucking meta. All right. I also have a problem with the game pacing, and that's in general is just like alts in general happen way too fast in Marvel Rivals, dude. Popping ult every like 2 minutes. Like not even like, 2 minutes is like that's like, are you kidding? I'm like every minute and a half I'm popping ultimate on like every character I play. Like, and so is everybody else. There is no neutral in the game anymore. You guys know what I mean by that?
Yeah. It's just it's really just using ults and countering ults. Like
Yeah,
there's no like
it's using
middle
ults.
game to
There's
fight at all.
Yeah, there's not. It's always there's always gonna be ults in every fight except that first fight, which will most likely not end until one of the supports gets ult. Like,
Yeah,
that's Marvel Rivals, and that's why what I figured out about myself is like I can either be serious about this, or I can just be okay with being shit at the game, stop being a toxic piece of shit, and just have fun with what I can do. And that's where I am at with Marvel Rivals. It's super fun to play. Rogue's super fun to play. Angela's super fun to play. I don't give a shit if I win or lose anymore because it really doesn't matter.
That's great. That's a great philosophy. Put that on a shirt.
And if I find myself getting tilted, as long as I don't blame as long as I don't, actually, I'm going to blame other people all the time when I get toxic, but as long as I don't act toxically on that and actually call them out or try to be toxic to someone else, then whatever, get over it. It'll happen. Put down the game, go touch grass, play with your cat. I don't fucking know. All right. Do you guys have anything else to say about game pacing?
No, man, I think you nailed it on that one.
Guys, got to jump in if you want to talk.
Supports.
Fuck support. I love you, support players. Fuck the characters you play. Honestly, like, I'm not impressed. That's another thing I want to talk about. It's kind of why like I don't take Rivals seriously too. Did you play Overwatch, Chance?
No, I did not.
No. Have you played any other shooters before? This is
Nothing
your first
like
shooter
this.
game. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Okay. So maybe you will be able to follow my line of logic here. But Dante or Dahita Work, you have played Overwatch and other shooters before, correct?
I have.
I feel like in Overwatch or in Marvel Rivals that there are not a lot of hype moments. You know what I mean? That are
Yeah.
watchable. I'm never impressed by most things unless it's absolutely insane what they did and I've never seen it before. But like
Mhm.
I'm never impressed by a support alt. I'm never impressed by any tank fucking alts. I'm never impressed by what happens in the game to game. It's just like nothing. It's just you guys just like push at each other until one person's out of position and then he just like instantly dies. And there's
Mhm.
nothing. I don't see skill expression in this game a lot as much as it game knowledge is needed. And like I just
Yeah.
like when's the last time you saw like an epic clip on Widow or something where he fucking is like down on point and he snipes 4 people and like and gives it to
Mhm.
Doctor Strange enough time? No, it's always like the support ults the point and then Doctor Strange teleports the point. You don't have fucking peak moments of like DPS players really coming out, and you're never impressed when they just destroy something because it was like, okay, he popped ult, Like Daredevil is
Yeah.
kind of fun to watch. I'll give people that because he requires game sense. But even then, you can see people through fucking walls, right? Like, how am I impressed that you
Mhm.
caught him off him by surprise? You can see through fucking walls. Of course you did, right?
Yeah.
But I don't feel like it has impressive clips. I don't feel like it's clip worthy right now, and I think a lot of that has to do with the game pacing and how fast you fucking get alts, especially supports who still have the fastest charging alts in the game. By the way, even though they consistently nerf their their alts by how much alt charge they need. It's the professional players, and this was like a meme last week. We're literally playing Marvel Rivals, and the strategy is for the DPS not to shoot before they get to the point, because if you shoot them and their gambit heals them, he'll get his gambit ult first,
Mhm.
and the strategy was to get your gambit ult first. That's like a
Don't
real
shoot.
that's like a real problem with the highest levels of gameplay. And say what you fucking want, but even if we don't experience it consistently, that stuff still comes down the ladder, and we still feel the impact of how fucking strong support alts are, how fucking strong their just kits are that keep them alive. Like every one of them's an immortal god. Name outside of Adam Warlock, and even them, he's only easy to kill once every 40 seconds. Like there is
Mhm.
no easy supports that just pick up and die. They all have tools to live through anything
Yeah.
if you're good enough with your positioning. So I'm not impressed by support gameplay at all. It's boring to watch. DPS is like shoot a tank until you can actually engage in a fight while their tanks are busy, which takes forever sometimes. And and tanks, they just sit there and take it. It's like it's just not a fun game to watch, honestly. I
Mhm.
think from a streamer's point of view, no hype moments, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's super?
Like
Who's
in a
super? Yep. Go ahead. Say what you want.
Oh no, I was gonna say like in Overwatch, like you had those moments where like a Reaper would be teleporting behind your team and you're Anna and you flick really quickly and sleep the Reaper as they're ulting, save the game.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's beautiful, but you really don't get a lot of like cool stuff with that in Rivals. It's missing it. It's
Yeah, I
missing
know,
it.
dude. I've been playing a lot of Rogue, and like there's just not in my climb on Rogue. There just isn't times where I can actually go on the enemy support without eventually and kill them fast enough that the other enemy support doesn't notice. I like engage in the fight and
Yeah,
stay in my
yeah.
position, right? Like there,
Mhm.
and I
Yeah.
feel like when I played every tank, it feels like that. It's like I can't even isolate these people sometimes because they just turn around, like it's over for you. You gotta disengage. It's like, um, and it's just annoying. I just want to see more kills more often throughout the game, and I want to see
Yeah.
I want to see like positioning and stuff matter more. I want to see more cool moments, which I don't think if we can have if we have 6 supports every game popping an immortality all each every time you go take a fight. That's the worst part of the game by far. And which is to say triple support is just never going away. Can we all agree on that? They're just never going to be
Yeah,
No.
around.
yeah. It's here to stay for real. There's nothing beating it.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and people out there say, well, triple support was like sometimes drops to like 42% win rate. So it's actually not as good as, 2 lineups. And I'm like, it's still not as fun as 2-2-2 either, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely fucking not. It's horrible to play. It's like, why? And people always default to it because it's easy. It's the easiest thing to do. In triple support, Unlike double support, one of your supports can mess up their ult and you can recover from that, especially if you have a Gambit who accelerates your ult charge. But like in 2-2-2, if one of your supports is off beat on their ult usage, it's just it's just over, right? It's just over.
Right.
All right, so I think to talk about supports last time before we move on to something else, is that supports are just not diveable. They are better duelists, and they have the fastest and charging and strongest ults in the game. So let's be honest with ourselves, support players. Support is great and fun to play, but this is boring. It's boring. It's boring. I am so tired of losing my joy in a game when that first support ult comes down. It's like I almost got the kill. Boom, support ult. It's like, oh my gosh. Like, all right. Let's talk about the ban system in the game. What do you guys think about the ban system?
I like it, but not too much. I think that one person picking somebody and everybody else picking the other person, and then that one person's pick still going through is trash.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I'd say it should just be a majority vote, regardless of the percentage chance. Because that shit pisses you off when it's that one.
That's actually, I actually disagree with you guys on that. Honestly, I'd like that system because sometimes if you're like one tricking a character or something, or you're just really tired of Invisible Woman, sometimes you're the person that finally gets that Invisible Woman just so you can have like one game without that character in it, or like, and it's not the end of the world. I think the bigger problem, honestly, is that there are duplicate bans. I think that is the biggest problem so far.
Yeah,
like that
is bad,
right? Like, I think the way it should be is if like this side voted 75% for Groot, but your team only voted 50% for Groot. Like the 75% guy that won the 75% should get Groot, and the other person they just ban their next highest percentage.
Yeah,
like.
That makes more sense than a double Daredevil ban.
And honestly, I think it's time for a third for each team too. That way we can have 6 total characters banned every game.
It might be fun, more fun that way too, honestly.
Yeah, it might be more fun. It'll be definitely more fun because like that'll change up the meta. Just that will change up the meta so much because then you'll start seeing more support bans coming through. Because people are so afraid of Penny Parker. Oh my gosh, people are so afraid. But she's the first person both team ban every time. Almost easy. So like we wouldn't have to worry about wasting both bans on Penny Parker. We'd see more support bans. We'd see more other DPS being able to shine that have been down. Like maybe Blade would shine more if like all this stuff was banned. Maybe Mr. Fantastic would shine more. Maybe Black Panther would shine more if there was a more diverse ban system. I think that's really the first big thing they need to change. Is that will change up everything as it is so much right now. Like duplicate bans, 3 votes or three votes, 3 choices each.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
At every
I agree.
At every rank, stop making people climb to gold before they get the rank. Just let people ban characters. It's not that like big a deal. Just let them have a sense of some power over the game. So now that we're on it, let's talk about the other thing that I've seen over the year that I think is disturbing, and it's the ranking system as it currently stands now. What are your guys' thoughts on the ranking system?
Man, I really don't have any because I've been just started playing again. So I haven't really noticed anything crazy. What did they change? Did they
added placements not too long ago, but that's about the
Oh yeah, they did that placements. That's a good idea. I think they needed that for a while.
Chance, what are your thoughts on placements?
Be honest, I don't even really know exactly how they work.
Yeah, no, I don't either. I played my placements this time. I ended up exactly where I've been every other season, and they had no effect on my perception of the game. Like I just feel like they were useless.
Yeah.
I played through my placements just to start off in gold, where I start off every season because I almost all or plat because I almost always in GM, right? Like
Right.
it was the same. It was the same, no difference. But like, so banning system aside, the system hasn't changed at all since then. What do you think about it currently? Where and let's say because in like gold and below, do they still give you tickets for free wins? Or no, they only did that once. That you might not be able to use those anymore. Bad example. But they still give you that chrono shield up to like plat, where every 3 games you lose, you get a free win. And
Yeah.
bronze and low ranks, when I go through those ranks on alt accounts and stuff, I get like 50 SR for a win and like lose 10 for a loss. And then that slowly changes, but still always overly positive to negative for the win rate, all the way to like GM. And even then still you can see its effect pretty decently. But like right now, even in diamond, when I win, I'm gaining like up to like 28. And when I lose, I'm losing like 17, 18. Right? Like, that's a wild imbalance in loss or wins. There is no way you can, using that system, like justify skill in any range. It's just like some people are just abusing roles or characters. They progress so far. There's no real because it's not just like plus 21 minus 20, right? There's an obvious
Right.
in the game, like you're just gonna gain more SR even if you had a negative win rate. I'm climbing on Rogue right now with a negative win rate. I'm at like negative 45%, and I'm on rate to hit GM after this losing streak I've been on. But
Yeah, you'll
I
get
fell
there.
from Diamond 1 all the way back to Diamond 3. But like, I'm gonna make it even with a negative win rate. That's fucking insane, don't we think? I just have to put in enough games. Right.
Yeah, they should just adjust that. I think it's there for you to like just play all the time, so you have that sense of winning, and you keep coming back, you keep feeding the beast.
Yeah, but
But they should change it.
Yeah, it's
it feels fake.
And it's gonna
Your
get
rank feels fake.
It is fake. It is fake. It doesn't matter until you're like top 50, honestly. And then like I forgot what I was gonna say. I lost it again. I was so heated. And it's gone. But anyways, like yeah, you just get a ridiculous amount. And then you get people that quit playing for a couple seasons. This was my point. You get people that quit playing for a couple seasons, and if you quit playing for 2 seasons, pretty much you're gonna end back up in bronze, dude. Like if you're a celestial player landing in fucking bronze after the first while, you are going to destroy games for a long while. Absolutely power through them, right? Like. And that just makes it worse in the low ranks. When I was climbing my low ranks, there were some previous Celestial players everywhere I looked in the climb. There still is a diamond, as people are like muddling their way through there. Like, so what all? Do you guys have any redeeming quality of the ranking system?
Kind of feel the same way you do. You just got to play long enough to rank up. Doesn't really matter if you're good or not.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yep.
It's just not, like I said, and like I like the game, but I do not take it seriously anymore, right? It is very much not worth taking. I'm not even saying I'm not taking it serious. It's not worth taking seriously right now because the game isn't actually competitive. It doesn't have competitive balance. It doesn't have competitive comp design. The game right now as it is designed for fun. So you can either have fun with that or play something else, really. And I chose that I wanted to continue playing the game, so I'm gonna find my fun, right?
Right.
But an abhorrent ranking system, useless playment, and the game just lacks hype moments. And I know that sounds super, super negative. All that stuff we talked about, because it's all stuff I've talked about before. But I do see it personally as a big problem that they have to react to eventually, and I think they will. I don't think they're not going to, but these are this is kind of like why I went away from the game. It's like like a culmination of that, all that stuff ending up in a useless anger that I was like, I am not happy playing this game. I'm not happy creating content on it. I don't want to touch it. And I had to come to grips with that. It's just not competitive, and your Marvel Rival skill means absolutely nothing. So stop being toxic assholes and fucking plat, right?
Yeah.
So let's go onto that, and it's what I want to talk about. I kind of want to talk about a while. Toxicity in the game, and specifically, how would you recommend people handling other people's toxicity, how do you handle yourself when you feel like you might start becoming toxic, and where do you think the game is in general in terms of the most toxic game ever played? Because some people say it isn't, some people said low, you should have played low. They like to these like people like to compare their levels of trauma. I guess.
Yeah.
So it's like you could do that, but what do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, I think Overwatch is still way more toxic than Rivals is. I mean, people are toxic in Rivals, but maybe they're about the same. I don't know. COD's pretty toxic. I was playing that not too long ago, and they you got mics in the lobby for the enemy team, so you can say just the heinous things, and it's definitely different. But I would say you probably like third most toxic fan base, just because they don't want people to have a good time. But yeah.
I definitely think Call of Duty is the most toxic, but
Most toxic?
I've actually had voice chat turned off in Rivals for so long, I couldn't even tell you how toxic it is.
Yeah. I
was there for the longest time. I was playing like voiceless, but now I actually just try to have fun when people flip out, because and I've been the person that flips out, so I know what they're going through, and really it's a them thing, and they're just salty that they're mad and they don't know how to properly handle it, right? And that's like funny, having that recognition and them just absolutely losing it. And it's embarrassing. It's actually fucking embarrassing. I've embarrassed myself every time I've raged. It's actually fucking embarrassing raging at someone else. So when someone does that, you should just laugh at them, because that's how I think about it. Right?
Yeah.
So what do you guys do maybe when you're becoming tilted or might becoming a little bit toxic? How do you handle that?
I turn the game off.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah,
situation.
I type capital N, and then no, I usually mute everybody unless.
And once he gets to the last letter, he erases it all. He was never gonna say it anyways.
Never was gonna do it. But yeah, no.
Dude, that's how that's how I honestly knew I was out of control with Rivals, and that I was letting it affect my mental health.
Because you were gonna type things.
Because I would type things, and like I wasn't just like petty toxic. I was like being as wordy, as wordplay as I could be. I was being as literate as I can, typing out monologues, just like, and then finishing it and erasing it, because I can't send that. That's embarrassing. But then I'd be streaming at the same time, and that's embarrassing. And I'm like, fucking Christ, I'm the problem. I'm the fucking problem. That's what it fucking.
Just look at yourself in the camera while you're typing.
I was getting so fucking creative too with my verbiage. It's like, I'm gonna tell him this. He's never heard it this way before. I'm sure that's gonna stick.
Hit the character limit, have to stand and keep typing.
That's how I knew. I'm like, I can't. That's insane. I gotta step away from that. I have to change how I approach this video game, right? Because it's just not fucking worth it. And it's wild for me specifically, because I'm a social worker. I work with the population outside of here. I am normally a pretty chill, liberal individual. I do my community work. I never get in fights. I'm very, very conscientious about my effects on other people. And then the absolute worst would come out playing video games, and it's like, why? This is so fucking stupid. Like, this is so
pretty crazy.
Right? So I guess sometimes you got to realize you're the problem, and ask yourself whether or not you're living by your own core values, right? And whether or not you need to make a change to your lifestyle choices to be better in line with morality, which is kind of what I did. And you guys can take that advice to any other aspect of your life. I am begging the world to have emotional intelligence on my hands and knees. I'm like, please stop and consider your impact on other people,
Yeah.
So if you get toxic in the game, you're the problem.
You fix it, not your supports.
Just have fun with the game and lock in the rogue and be a single tank and lose games 10 in a row. It's a blast. Really.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Honestly, play more tank, because if you just solo lock like rogue or something, they're not going to yell at you, because they learned if you're toxic to the tank, you're just going to lose that game regardless. But they will immediately infight on each other, no matter how shit I'm actually playing. It's like
Yeah.
the DPS will turn on each other, they'll turn on the supports, everybody will turn each other, but they can't blame you because you're the support. So you get to watch the insecurity live just go. Whoosh. It's like, yeah, it's fun. It's fun. So, I also want to talk about something because, like, in what I feel like what I've discovered about myself particularly is that I have a pretty nihilistic perspective on generally everything, and especially this video game, because this is for fun, right? And in my opinion, because I know nihilist is this word everybody associates with doom and gloom, but I really think what's cool about human morality and the choices we could be to be a better person, whether it's in person or in life, is that we have a collective conscious of like what's moral at that time. So you can, and that shifts, and what we, even though it might not matter in the long term, it matters in this moment, and we give it attention, so it does matter, and that's pretty cool, and that's kind of how I thought about it to increase my own enjoyment of the game, and I'm having a blast, and I'm a nihilist, so that's great.
All right.
So,
All right.
so I want to ask you: is the game fun? Chase, go.
Yeah, it definitely is. I have a lot of fun for sure. You just can't care too much.
You just can't care too much. That's right. All right, Dante, the heat of work.
Fuck no.
Game
Fuck
fun.
no. Absolutely not. It's not fun. It's not fun at all.
Yeah, please tell
I'm
me
not
your-
having a good time when I
All
walk
right,
in.
all right. Tell me your major, like what's stopping you from having fun most of the time. When you play a game?
Honestly, it's my own personal skill level. That's stopping me from having a good time. Not
Oh, yeah?
not stopping and looking at my actions and then changing that action to come out with a different outcome.
Yeah.
I do the same things over and over again, and then I get
Mhm.
mad about where I'm at in my rank.
It's the support's fault.
That's not Marvel Rivals' fault though.
Yeah.
That's in every video game I play.
And is that
So,
why you're playing Fortnite now? Like some uncompetitive.
bro, I'm having a
little, like-
great time in
Like,
Fortnite.
I hate you so much.
It is a fun game. I'll fuck.
You abandoned our culture.
I know. Yeah, I did. I was an old head. I was like, no, Fortnite's for them from them P words. But yeah, no. Yeah, I'm fucking with it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. In a non-competitive format where you're not.
Yeah.
constantly
You're just
comparing yourself-
shooting.
Where
You're
not
building.
constantly comparing yourself to the rest of the collective, right?
I mean, yeah.
I don't even know how you say that's fun. I have to have some level. That's why I play comp. It's like, even if I'm just gonna throw it down on rogue, it's not like I'm not gonna try to win, right? And I'd much
Yeah.
rather have consistent games where everybody's trying to win, than quick play games where that's just.
Right.
the
Well, they
wild,
have
wild west,
competitive
man.
Fortnite. It's not
Yeah, but you don't. Play
it gets pretty
competitively,
technical.
You know.
No, I
I'm
don't.
calling out your
I just
character
play.
rather than the games. you
I'm
play.
playing. I'm just playing with friends.
Dude, no.
That's all right.
Absolutely not.
Let's
you have to,
have a
to-
little
You have to hit a rank.
fun
to
game
win.
to-
Yeah. No.
See,
you
and
have-
this is how you have a brain aneurysm because you
have
you
to get
push
your,
it so
You
hard.
have to get
You just
your
don't
rank,
have fun.
You have to get your rank so high that your friends can't play with you, and then blame balance. that's
That rank is just ones and
That's-
zeros that I have a little bit of control over.
Oh, you know what? I
But,
forgot to put this in, but this is another topic I'm actually passionate about. Since I'm in the moment, we're gonna do it, and that's smurfing. What do we guys think on smurfing?
It's definitely prevalent, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do see it. I had a Smurf Adam Warlock in my last comp game, and it was definitely, you could tell he was not missing anything.
Now, no,
Flanking us.
I mean, morally, what do you think of these people that smurf from a moral objective?
They're probably nihilists. they're probably nihilists.
They might be.
No, man. I mean, I don't really smurf really because I'm always in the same spot where time it's over anyway. I mean, if you do, I mean, I guess, I know people want to try new characters and stuff and do that kind of thing, which is fine. As long as you're not like just doing it to ruin someone's day and just because, you want to play a new character.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
morally, you're gray on it. Saying that.
Yeah, I'm kind of neutral on it.
What about you, Chase? What are your thoughts on the morality of smurfing?
I mean, it sucks, obviously, but I wish that I was good enough to do it. I would.
Mhm.
I definitely would. And it may be to ruin
Definitely.
people's games, honestly. I mean, I feel like that would be fun.
I might be that person.
Yeah. I honestly, like, I think what a lot of people are like failing to realize is, like, even like high Celestial players are like the top 0.1% of the game, 1% of the game, whatever it is up there, dude. Like a lot. One, their queues are long. They can't play with friends. You know, they have all these problems. There's a reason why they smurf. There's a reason why a lot of people smurf in every game. And I personally think it's almost never. I think smurfing has taken on this bad thing as time's going around that anybody who's slightly better at the game than me is a fucking smurf, even though I could make choices in the game that affects their chances to win the game. Like, I think it's gone a little far. Smurfing is actually, when you look at it, it's like purposely maintaining and throwing games at a low rank to eventually shit on a large group of people all at once, right? Like, I don't think starting a new account and playing through it on comp is smurfing, and I think you're just not good at the name to climb if you blame smurfs on your climb. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
you're just not good enough to climb because everybody else deals with the same fucking thing and they're climbing at a negative win rate. So get bent? I don't know. There's always gonna be smurfs. Most of them aren't doing it for toxic reasons. This thing it's crazy that a bunch of people banned Captain Coach on one of his streams, like reported him for smurfing, even though it was just a new account he was leveling up through tank, and he got banned for smurfing. Right? That's a ridiculous thing. There's a lot of reasons. He makes his living, by the way, on like those unranked the GM fucking videos.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of people do want to watch those. A lot of people watch these unranked GM videos for a lot of people all the time because they want to know how to get better. Like, you do not hate smurfing. You hate losing at the game and you want to blame fucking someone else. I'm sorry. That's just the truth of the fucking matter. Like, does smurfing ruin some of the experience for some people? Yes. Yes, it does. You know what also ruins the people's experiences? You playing worse because you think you're being smurfed on and that pissing you off at the same time, right? Like, because you're probably wrong most of the time when someone's just clapping you anyways, and you think, oh, they're a smurf. No, maybe they're just having a really fucking good game, right? Smurfing is it's a non-issue. It's not a fucking issue. Am I wild for saying that? Is that like?
No, I agree. I don't think it's that big of an issue.
Yeah.
You're gonna be where you're at regardless of one smurf in your game.
People are losing their minds on TikTok and like YouTube's reels and about like smurfs and like protections against it. But like, it's gonna feel. I'm sorry, but most people at my rank and below are so shit at the game that they don't understand what's going on fucking anyways, right? It's like, I don't know. How do you know when there's a smurf? You could just be absolutely playing in a way that's so ass you feel like you're being smurfed on, but you're just being dumb with your negative win rate at a rank you don't deserve. Yeah. Of course you're gonna feel like you're smurfed on, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whew. All right. So I agree. I think the game right now is fun. I think we all need to change the way we approach the game because I think NetEase has made it clear their vision of the game. It is a more for fun, silly game than it is a competitive hype building masterclass of esports entertainment. It's just not that. It's just not that. And you can't treat its ranking system, you can't treat its players like it is like that, because it's not. It's just not a serious game, and you shouldn't take it fucking serious either. You should have fun with the game, and if you're having fun like I currently am, even though there's a bunch of things I have problems with, then stop playing the game and come back at a time where you can interact with it positively, because what's the fucking point if you're not having fun? Because none of you guys are going to be fucking pros anyways. You're fucking 30. Get over it.
Past that time.
Past that time, dude. You're on the decline. All right. So I kind of want to talk about the future of the pod because, we've lost some members. We can't be as consistent with the podcast. So I want to talk about what I want to do. I want to get back to the bi-weekly release schedule. And I'm hoping like the next episode we do will be Deadpool release, right? Because that'd be 2 weeks from now, and then like keep on the 2-week cycle like we had been doing before. Like I can't promise long term. I'm gonna keep doing this for as long as I'm having fun in the game, right? And
as long as y'all come, man.
But I am laying it straight out. Like if the game in a few months' time, in 3 months, 4 months, they just have refused to make what I see as meaningful changes, I'm just not going to play the game, and I'm not going to make a podcast that I'm not being paid for about a game I don't play.
Yeah.
So right. I'm getting back into it for the social aspect, honestly, most of like having community and all that cool stuff. And because we've lost people, we haven't really come up with a new kind of format how we're going to do this, of whether we're going to bring on a new permanent third or fourth host. So I think for a while we're gonna just bring on people who want to be who's in our Discord, and thinks they might want to be an episode after we screen you just a little bit to make sure you're not gonna say something absolutely heinous on my platform. Then you can come on and talk about the game. I know I talk a lot most of the time, anyways, because that's who I am. But yeah, that's the future of the podcast. We're gonna do it as well until we hit a point where either I have to keep doing it for financial reasons, or I'm just not playing the game anymore. It's one or the other. The future is coming. Those are the only two options for this podcast, right? So, all right, but that's all I have. Do you guys want to give what your hopes on the games are? Future of the game. What are your hopes? Go.
I would say, fix the ranking a little bit, make the ranking, tighten it up just a little bit, clean it up just a little bit. I think that would do good. Besides that, like making more kits that are intricate and like requires a little bit of game sense to use. I think that's gonna be good for the game going forward. That's pretty much it. Honestly, keep doing that. We'll be all right.
Got Chance?
I want to get more maps.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
On that point, map
maybe
pools,
more game modes too.
Yeah, map pools are useless right now with how little maps we have, so I don't know why they still have that going on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what else do you have, Chance? Sorry, I had to get that out.
No, you good. I don't even remember what I said.
Oh yeah, your hopes for the game. You said new maps.
New maps. And maybe more game modes.
Yeah, dude. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
I really like too many of the arcade ones that have released, but maybe some more game modes for comp or something. Maybe quick play. I don't know.
They tried. I think Resource Rumble was too much to balance competitively. So
yeah, that was not good.
Which is sad because that actually that map tells the story of like the fight with Null or whatever. But that's another thing actually I want to say I love about the game. I like how their maps are not just like payload. They're all story wise. They're all like all the payload maps happened in the story. It's like this force met up with this force and they had to push the payload. Like the Spider Weaver. All that stuff is canonical. Like all the payloads are canonical in the lore, right? Like, and the maps are lore too, right? You get lore bits during the maps. And they use their maps to tell a story. That's why my favorite map is Central Park, I think, where you start out in Squirrel Girl's head, and then she lives right from downtown, was turned into the vampires, and like she was right there on the edge, and like then it leads into Dracula's castle, and then you use the unicorn, the horn of Ratatoskar to defeat Dracula. Very cool shit. Like that's awesome that they can do that with map selling. That's amazing. I just wish the maps were designed a little bit better, maybe. Some better cover, better choices, like less holds for Penny Parker to just sit there. And So so I think the game's got a good hope. I think they'll keep releasing fun characters, and that will keep that'll keep everybody interested for a while. I think honestly, I personally think everybody's going to hit the same wall I did, even though that might be egotistic of me to say. It's like where the fun characters that are coming on our daily base, on a bi-monthly weekdays, or bi-monthly base. Every 2 months they come out. And that's not enough fun to make up for how miserable I feel against triple support and support alts in general when that comp comes out. It's just not fun. It's that just ruins it for me at a point. And if I hit that point again where I hate that so much that the new characters don't matter, I'll quit again. So yeah. All right. Anybody else got anything to say before we end the podcast?
No, man. Just stay gaming.
Yep.
All right. So we have been the Marvel Rivals Report. Thank you guys for hanging out, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Links are in the description below.